Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I will be making stickers to create a journal spread in my Bible journal. If you're interested in seeing how my spread turns out, then keep watching. Okay, so as you can see, we are starting right here in Design Space. I already have the images for my stickers uploaded onto my canvas. I purchased these printable stickers from Etsy. When I downloaded them, it came in as one PNG file. Sometimes when you download stickers, they come in individual files that you can upload one at a time, but this came in on one sheet. So technically, you could go ahead and print and have your Cricut cut them out just the way these stickers are. However, I prefer to always put an offset on my stickers. So I'm going to show you a couple ways to do that. So first, let's start with putting an offset on this sticker sheet the way it is. I'm going to click on offset. I want to toggle this down just a bit. And I actually want my offset size to be 0.040. And I'm going to click apply. The offset comes in black. I'm going to change it to white. Now I'm also going to highlight over everything. And you can actually print them just like this. But let me tell you why I don't do it like this. Because you see how these have these little holes in here, which means that your offset will be cut with those tiny holes in them. And I don't particularly care for that for my stickers. So I'll show you how you can get rid of those holes. You want to highlight the offset only. As of right now, you can't click on contour because it's grayed out, because this says print then cut. You're going to come over to operation, click on the drop down box, click basic. Now your contour is available to click on. So I'm going to click here. Now, usually if you have one image in your contour box, you can click on hide all contours and whatever you don't want will go away. I'm going to click on it. As you can see, everything gets grayed out. And technically we want these to stay because they are the offset for the different images we have on our sticker sheet. Only this one stays. So I'm going to click on show all and let me show you how you would get rid of those tiny holes. So you would need to hover over the hole and click on it. And you would have to do this for all of them. And it gets a little difficult, especially when you have these tiny ones like this one here and that one over there. So I don't particularly care to do it this way. It is a time-consuming way. Honestly, the way I do it is kind of time-consuming, but I prefer to do it that way. So I'm going to X out of this, and I'm going to delete this offset and show you how I do it. But remember, you could do it this way if you choose to. So what I'm going to do is move this over just a bit, go over to shapes, click on a circle and a rectangle. I'm going to move the rectangle out of the way for a moment. I want to work with the circle first. Let me show you what I do. I hover over the image. So in this case, this mug, I send the circle to the back so I can see the image and the circle. And now that I know that my mug is completely surrounded by the circle, I hover over everything. And as you can see, our slice is black, so I can click on it. And what happened was, it is now away from the entire PNG and it's by itself. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. Now I'm going to take this rectangle and do the same, but I want to unlock it so I can manipulate it a bit. Bring it over here behind these leaves. I'm gonna kind of shift it just a little bit. And now I'm going to highlight over everything. And once again, our slice is available. But let me show you something quickly. If I drag over everything, that means these three are highlighted and my slice is no longer available because you can only slice with 2 images. And because Design Space sees this one PNG as one image, I can drag over these 2 images here and then click slice. And now the leaves are now apart from that entire PNG image. So I just sit here, put on a YouTube video, catch up on my shows, and I separate all of the images from the original PNG sticker sheet. Now let me show you how to do an offset. So I'm going to start with this mug. If you pay for Cricut Access, you can click on the Create Sticker. I want to click on Kiss Cut, and I do want a border, and I want a thin border. And then I click Apply, and immediately my sticker is ready. If you don't pay for Cricut Access, you can go to Offset. And I want to make my offset just a little larger. And I'll click Apply. I am going to change the offset to white. However, like I said before, we have these little holes in here. Let me show you how to get rid of them. You want to click on Offset Only, go to Operation, click on Basic. Now come down to Contour. And because we only have one image here, we can click Hide All Contour, and all these unwanted holes disappear. And then we can click X, and we no longer have any holes in our offset. So I'm going to change this back to white, drag over both the offset and the image, and click Flatten. And now we have a sticker ready to go. So you could either create a sticker with the sticker option at the top if you have it, or you can create an offset. Now, I'm not going to sit here and do all of these on camera. I'm actually going to delete these because I have already created a sticker sheet. And I also want to show you this. This here is a template. It's a print then cut template. And what it does, it shows you the amount of space you have once you get to the matte screen. And I got this template from Angie Holden here on YouTube. So if you're interested, you can go to her page, and I believe you also need to go to her website and you can download it from there. So now I know that once I get to the matte screen, I won't have any issues with printing all of these stickers on one sheet. I'm going to hide the template and show you one more thing. So this came as an endless pattern sheet with the stickers. And what I did was I took this shape here and just made this into individual stickers, and they will act as a faux washi tape. So I can put them anywhere in my journal, and I don't actually need to have a roll of washi tape. I can just peel this off and use it just the way I would use washi tape. So I'm gonna hide this shape here, and we're ready to print. Let's click Make. Now that we're here on the matte screen, you can see this red dotted line that looks just like our template. And as you can see, all of my stickers fit within the cuttable area. So I absolutely love that template, and it has definitely made a huge difference with making stickers. And this is just my faux washi tape. So I'm just gonna center it here, click back on the first mat, and then click Continue. From here, I can click on Send to Printer. I'm going to leave the bleed on, use System Dialog and Print. And very quickly, I'm going to show you the settings that I use. So I click on Media and Quality. I use the rear tray, matte photo paper, and click Best, and then Print. And I will do the same for the faux washi tape. And then I'll meet you at my craft desk. Okay, so I have both sticker sheets printed and I'm ready to create my Bible journal spread. I didn't think it was necessary to cut off the registration lines, but if I wanted to, I would have had to put less stickers on the sheet to leave space for the Cricut to cut around the stickers while staying within the cuttable space, or just cut them off manually. This is my Bible journal I personalized in a video several months ago, but I only started decorating my journal pages in August. I'm skipping a couple pages here because this particular spread will be for Saturday. I typically only decorate one page per day, but there are some days when I give myself 2 pages. Do you recognize this tweezer case from last week's video? If you noticed a couple of seconds ago, I was holding the sticker sheet and not moving. That's because I wound up doing a lot of thinking while creating these spreads. I'm going to put you all on fast forward so you'll see the execution and not all the pondering. So I first grabbed for this sticker here and I held it in this corner and stared at it because I wasn't sure if this is the direction I want to go. And then I decided, nope, that's not what I want to do. I grabbed the faux washi tape and decided to start here. I put it on my arm first just to remove some of the stickiness. If you know anything about washi tape, you know it's not super sticky. So I wanted to take some of the tack off of it so I can peel it back with no problem whenever I needed to. After much thought, I decided to lay the washi tape down and then take that same sticker that I grabbed before and put it right on top. Trim off those edges so I can move on to the next sticker. I immediately go for the cute girly down at the bottom, and I knew I wanted her to be right here in the middle. Not completely on the crease, but just a bit. So I grab my tool just to smooth it out and make sure that I can fold my page properly. Grabbing another faux washi strip, I put it on my arm once again and then went through 3 different ideas of how to put this on the bottom of the page. And then it hit me. Let's cut it up. So I cut tiny strips of the washi tape and then applied them to the bottom of the page. I'm just finishing up the last strip of faux washi and trimming the edges of both sides. I decided to add these cute little pumpkins. Instead of adding a pumpkin into every empty space, I thought it would be better if I make it every other. Then add a leaf in the other 2 empty spaces. One thing's for certain, I'm going to change my mind in the midst of creating my journal spread. I decided to pull up both the leaves I put down and use the 2 leaves at the bottom of the sticker sheet because they were the same size. Time to add the comfy cozy chair with the warm and fuzzy blanket. While these stickers are faith-based stickers, I love the fact that they still give the fall cozy vibes. Since I've been decorating my journal pages, I've learned that I like to include everyday elements along with scripture verses and popular faith-based sayings. If you can't tell, the stickers placed in the middle of both pages were extremely fragile. I was doing my very best not to rip them as I pulled them off of the sticker sheet and as I was taking them off of my finger to place on the page. At this point, I knew I was just about done, but I wanted to add a few more small filler stickers. I would have loved to put more of the bigger stickers on the page, but I always have to remind myself that I need to leave room for writing because that's what this is all about. All right, we are on the last leg of this journal spread, but I'm just going to add a few more elements and then we'll be done. All right, you guys, this is how my journal spread turned out. I really love it. I love all the fall feels. And this is another page done. And this is just a flip through of my journal just to show you that I do this every day. All right, that's all I have for today, but if you hung out with me to the end of this video, you are the real MVP, and I totally appreciate you watching today's video. Thank you for hanging out with me as I decorated my Bible journal. If you journal, I hope this inspired you to decorate your own journals or maybe get into creative journaling. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you would like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Later, guys.